All right, good morning. This is the May 6, 2025 RPRC meeting. First order of business is adoption of the April 22nd, 2025 minutes, which were attached to your agenda. I'll make a motion to adopt. Sue seconded. All in favor? Aye. Sorry. Okay. Our one and only application is 14 West Lane. Let's get that. How are you? You hear us?
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Are you representing the applicant?
Yes, Valmar Franca, architect, representing Dominic Colabella.
All right. Do you want to just take us through what's being proposed quickly?
Yes.
And if you could share your screen, if you have them, that makes it easier on my end.
Yep, pulling it up here so we could do the same documents that you guys have in front of
Great.
you.
Great.
Okay. Is it up on your end there?
Yeah, we see it. That's great.
All right, great.
Oh, before you start, just to let Sue know, this was approved, I don't know, at least 10 years ago, the Tourette House. I don't know if you remember that one.
What name?
Tourette Dentist. Now he sold it, new owners. Okay, and with that being said, yeah, take over.
Well, again, good morning. Thank you everyone for your time this morning. For the record, Valmar Franca, architect with Franca Group, representing Mr. Dominic Colabella. So he wants to add this covered area for dining in an existing terrace adjacent from the house, and this accessory structure and the fireplace that's all existing. Terrace is also existing, so it really coming in with 4 columns and the roof structure over the existing patio. Opening up the 4 areas for the patio to get our structural piers in, so we could get the steel columns in place, and that's the only disturbance planned for this, and then covering it back up and matching the same patio that's finished that's there now.
Yeah, that's good, and I think that's enough. I mean, it's really simple.
Yeah.
I have a few technical comments, right? We really should have or need a site plan that's going to show the location of the structure, and
Okay.
you'll need to confirm that it meets the setback requirements in the code. It will, but you
Yeah.
should document that. And then the other, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you okay? So I have a copy of an old survey here. Can I do could it be something diagrammatic and show the location here? Because at least it shows that it's contained with the residents.
Yeah, as opposed to what?
Getting a surveyor back out there. I don't know.
No. You can do it as the architect. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you could use the survey as the base, show where this structure is going to go, and dimension off, to the setbacks. That's fine.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, so that's not a problem. I'll get that to you guys.
Yeah. The other comment I have is you have to fill out the floor area, gross floor area calculation worksheet. You submitted it, but you didn't fill it out. And since in the way the code's written, structures that technically can be enclosed in the future should be counted. So submit that as well.
All right. Yeah, so I was looking to try to find some documents with the town about anything that showed what the area was prior to this.
Yeah, it's fine if you use the floor area calculations that the assessor is using. That's fine. So you can just get the number of the floor area for all of the buildings,
Yep,
add that to the worksheet. And you can note on that worksheet that you got that number from the assessor, and then just
Okay.
add this will be, that's fine.
perfect, yeah, because I typically I do that with the survey, but and then that survey, the new one is so incomplete that it was impossible to do anything with it. But and that's where I started looking for any old documentation. But I'll do that. I'll get the assessor's information and I'll redo that worksheet.
Yep, and then one more item on my end is that if you take a look at the edge of the pond and then have this structure, it may be in the buffer. So my thinking is we just
We don't really have any disturbance. We just
Well,
put the pairs in.
so that just-
Patio.
well, do you want to just say it's an admin wetland permit if you determine it's necessary? And this way,
Is it a wetland permit at all?
well, I'm saying if you determine it's not a wetlands permit, that's fine. But if you do determine it is, let them just get it through you and not go in there. You know what I'm saying? Is everyone okay with that? Any,
But I'm not gonna determine.
okay, fine, fine. So then I could just say that if you already,
Disturbance within the setback.
okay, so then we don't even need to say that if you've made that determination. All right, so go to building. No wetland. Anything else we need to talk about engineering wise? Okay, so I'll make a motion to send this to the building department, subject to the determination letter comments we talked about. Hi, Sue, you want to second that?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so next, so I'm gonna post later this morning or this afternoon, the RPRC determination letter. It's gonna have the points we just talked about.
Okay.
And then you'll file for a building permit and address the comments in that determination letter. And
Okay.
pull the permit.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate
All
your
right.
feedback.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Information.
Take care.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Okay, and we don't have other business, so we will adjourn the May 6th, 2025